Oh yeah, we definitely did. You know, especially as well as Joe knows him. You know, we figured that he knew we were gonna be expecting the left hook, but we were also training the whole time to be expecting the right hand. I was really expecting the way he was throwing it, very kind of like a looping overhand. But yeah, he caught me a couple times with it when I didn't expect it. But yeah.
Dropped him in the first 30 seconds. Yeah. What was going through your head when it happened?
I was not surprised that he got up. Barrios is a tough son of a gun, and I knew that if he went down, and I told Holly as well, this is going to be a long fight. Barrios is a warrior, so we have to give it up to Mario Barrios for being a great champion, for putting up a valiant fight. But I do have to say I'm very, very proud of Ryan Garcia. Winning a first world title for a fighter is probably the most special experience he's gonna have up in that ring.
But I knew he was a champion, and he was gonna just let it go that easy. So just stayed focused and went back to the jab. Well, yeah, I mean, I dedicated this fight to my father. You know, that was the beginning of this whole journey. I said, Dad, I'm gonna be a champion. Like, I'm ready now.
Caleb, what'd you think about tonight's performance? Ryan, what'd you think about tonight's performance?
He looked crispy.
The final bell at the T-Mobile Arena didn't just mark the end of a fight, it felt like the closing of an era in boxing. As Ryan Garcia's hand was raised, the arena erupted with a deafening roar, yet Mario Barrios stood quietly, showing no anger or protest, only a profound, heavy realization. For months, whispers circulated about the physical toll his grueling career had taken, but no one anticipated what came next. In a post-fight interview that's reverberating across the boxing world, Barrios didn't just break down his loss, his words sounded like an emotional farewell to the ring. Could this be the moment a warrior finally accepts that his body can no longer match the ambitions of his heart?
Mario, what went wrong for you in the ring tonight?
I was caught early with a punch I didn't see. And then, other than that, he came in here, he had the better game plan. He boxed very smart, very explosive, very intelligent, and it was his night.
You almost looked surprised in that first round when he was throwing so many right hands and you went down from that right hand. Did you expect him to go to that punch so early?
Oh yeah, we definitely did, especially as well as Joe knows him, we figured, that he knew we were going to be expecting the left hook, but we were also, training the whole time, to be expecting the right hand. I was really expecting the way he was throwing it, very kind of like a looping overhand. But yeah, he caught me a couple times with it when I didn't expect it. But yeah.
Is he a little bit better than you anticipated coming in?
Yeah, no, I mean, I know he definitely had the boxing abilities. He fought a very smart fight. He was just, he stuck with boxing, sticking and moving, and yeah, he just had the better game.
The 12 rounds of action felt less like a fight and more like a symbolic passing of the torch. From the opening bell, Ryan Garcia fought with relentless intensity, scoring a decisive knockdown in the very first round that set the tone for the night. Barrios, known for his iron chin and unyielding pressure, appeared slower than ever before. The judges' scorecards, 119-108 and 120-107, reflected a dominance that was difficult for longtime fans to watch. It wasn't a lack of effort. The timing and sharp instincts that had carried him.
A lot of things were on point. I mean, I pretty much did what I was doing in camp. Just to everybody, just like staying. I realized I'm really faster than everybody. Why am I even moving? I could just stay right there. Counter, 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 scare them. Why do I even need to move? I'm quick. When I'm in shape and on fire, I'm really quick.
Through championship runs seemed to vanish into the Las Vegas air. The real story, however, unfolded after the fight. Standing in the center of the ring, bruised and exhausted, Barrios spoke with an honesty rarely seen in this ego-driven sport. He acknowledged Garcia's speed and skill but dropped a bombshell. He admitted the guard was changing and that he had given every ounce of his soul to boxing. When a fighter still in his physical prime at 30 speaks of having nothing left to give, it usually signals that the hidden wear and tear has reached its breaking point.
Key for every fighter. I mean, I would love to see more jabs in the game today, but once those fighters throw jabs, double, triple jab, there's no way of blocking them. Then you follow up with the combinations, then go back to the jab. You know, it's a thinking man's game, and if you stick to your game plan, you're gonna come out victorious.
Dropped him in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
What was going through your head when that happened?
I was not surprised that he got up. Barrios is a tough son of a gun, and I knew that if he went down, and I told Holly as well, this is gonna be a long fight. Once he got back up, I knew that once you get hit, when you're a fighter, you get hit, you go down, you warm up. Your body warms up, your chin becomes granite. That's exactly what happened with Barrios. That's why the fight lasted 12 rounds. He's a tough guy.
And you mentioned it's a thinking man's game, and you just say what you say. Do you think that kind of just set the tone for the rest of the fight?
Yeah, it set the tone right from the first bell. Ryan was more composed. He was landing the cleaner shots. It was a master class. I have to give it up to him. I think Ryan grew exponentially tonight, beating a world champion, taking that world title. Now imagine how he's gonna look at his next fight.